Hey guys, welcome to one of the fastest growing sports YouTube channels out there, Gold and Blue Dude. Today we're going to be talking about college football going down a possible slippery slope. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me again, Gold and Blue Dude. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I do college football videos every single day. That is what I do. Don't forget to check out my good friends at tristatewoodsketch.com. They do amazing work over there. All you have to do is send them the picture that you want transferred onto wood, and he'll get it done. And if you mention Gold and Blue Dude, he'll give you 20% off your order. The very future of college football is at stake right now in these times. And a lot of people are thinking that we're headed towards a possible 64, maybe 50, or maybe as small as a 30-team Super League that will have their own national championship playoffs, and everybody else will be kind of left outside. Maybe they can create their own national championship, do their own thing. And although that could be, you know, like 10 years in the future, 12 years in the future, it is a definite possibility. Is that really something you want to happen? Loyalty is out the window. Geography is out the window. We have USC and Oregon wanting to leave the Pac-12 and join the Big Ten. So a lot of things that we thought were for sure in college football are now up in the air. This could lead to a very slippery slope, creating a mega conference where you're either in or you're out. If you're in, hey, great times, making a lot of money, you have a chance to compete for a national championship, but if you're left out in the dark, you could become irrelevant real quick. I mean, think about UConn, who used to be in the Big East. They actually had a big name for themselves. Nobody took them during this last merger. They became independent, and they've been irrelevant ever since. So don't think it can't happen to your team, unless you're in the SEC. If you're in the SEC, then you're fine. But is that really what you want? Something that resembles the NFL? I have a question for all you SEC fans out there. What's the point of bragging about being the best conference if all you're doing is going out and getting the best teams from other conferences? Wouldn't the point of being the best conference beating the best from the other conferences, not stealing those best teams from the other conferences? So the SEC could grow to the point of conference bragging rights are gone. It wouldn't even make any sense. Let's start off with a possible 30-team Super League. Well, you start off with the core, and that's the SEC. If you're in the SEC, you're safe. So there's Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Texas, Oklahoma, LSU, Texas A&M, Tennessee, Auburn, Missouri, Arkansas, Ole Miss, Kentucky, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, South Carolina. You guys are good. You add in there USC, Oregon, Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State, Clemson, Miami, Washington, Wisconsin, Florida State, Notre Dame, possibly Nebraska, possibly Iowa. There's your 30-team scenario. So if I didn't mention your team, you're in danger of becoming irrelevant if they go to a 30-team Super League format. Well, let's expand that just a little bit to the 50-team Super League format. All the names I just said, and then you add in Virginia Tech, North Carolina, Pitt, Georgia Tech, West Virginia, Michigan State, Arizona State, Utah, Colorado, Louisville, NC State, Virginia, Oklahoma State, Kansas, Indiana, Iowa State, Purdue, Maryland, Arizona, Minnesota. So in that scenario, more teams, more fan bases, feel a little bit better about themselves, but there's still some recognizable names out there that's left out on the outside looking in. So let's go to the 64-team format. All the names I just said, plus Boston College, Kansas State, Texas Tech, Baylor, TCU, Northwestern, Illinois, Stanford, Cal, Washington State, Oregon State, Duke, Syracuse, and either or Wake Forest, Rutgers. So basically the Power 5 right there in the 64 team. But that would mean that the group of 5 teams have no chance of winning a national championship, which they basically don't right now. I would highly suggest that the group of 5 teams either try to get into a Power 5 conference right now, and then if you don't, the remaining group of 5s need to split off, create your own playoffs and your own national championship, because that's the only way, the only scenario that you have any shot of winning any type of national championship or getting to any type of playoffs. That's the bottom line. Now, as a West Virginia fan, we'd make it into the 50-team league and the 64-team league. Sure, that's great. You're making money with all the others, but does that really still feel like college football? Not really. You're not given a chance to all those other teams that are on the outside looking in. And what happens to all these rivalries that get split up? I'm telling you, college football is headed down a slippery slope, and I don't like it. I know you always have to adapt, and I understand that. I get that. But there has to be a better way than going behind people's back, flushing loyalty, going behind closed doors meetings, blindsiding people. That's what Oklahoma and Texas did to the Big 12. They blindsided them. There was no meeting saying, hey, we're not happy with the money. We do have an offer from the SEC. Can we get something figured out? No. They went behind Bob Bowlesby's back, behind the Big 12's back, made a deal with the SEC, then all of a sudden told the Big 12, hey, we're headed off to the SEC. That's opened up a whole new can of worms, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. I think teams right now are going behind their conference back, making deals, and we'll hear deals that we had no idea was going on here in the near future. So the blindsiding is nowhere close to being done, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this situation. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.